Hi, this is Trevor Conquergood. Welcome to this week's RNK Software Club's video for the week. And our topic for this week is about how to use the Floriani Design Finder tool. And if you have a lot of embroidery designs, and this is amazing. And so if you're ready to get started, let's go ahead and make my workspace nice and big. And right now I'm going to go ahead and I'll click on the tool. It's up here in the top left of your workspace. So when you click on Design Finder, a window will open up that allows you to browse and find embroidery designs, but not just embroidery designs. It works with images like JPEGs, backdrops, PNGs. It also works with vector images. And so as I browse through these designs, I can notice that some of them are like Floriani embroidery designs. But some of them are actual like SVG artworks, and some of them are just photographs right out of my iPhone kind of thing. And so that's the cool thing about the Finder. Now, the window or the area is divided into sort of four main parts. Bottom left is the locations of your Floriani free monthly designs, and it's where your Floriani library is kept. And at the top is like just all the folders that you can make on a computer, however many you have, they're all going to be there. And if you click on a folder from your computer, then you're going to see the designs, So if I click on this folder here, it's going to show me all the designs. And now you realize that you have a lot of copies of each design. And so we have up at the top of the screen a bit of a filter. And one of the options is by name or by format. We'll talk a little bit about including subfolders. And then it tells me that there's 154 files, in the folder that I've collected. But if I change the format and I just choose one embroidery format, of course, that can be any format, but whatever, if I choose one, then it will show me the designs in that folder that are in this format. And if you knew that it was, one of the Houston designs and you started typing the word Houston in, it would right away, just with the H, it would filter down. And so see how I can reduce that 154 designs to 4 pretty easily, right? And that's the idea. And if you get rid of the H, all those other designs are still there. And if you get rid of the filter for the format and make it back to empty, then you're back to the beginning with all of the things. And so it's very easy to browse. When I come down into my library and I select the free monthly designs, it looks like there's no designs, but there's a plus beside it. And if I expand the plus, you can see that there's all the months of the year. And if I expand the months, there's all the different months. And when I click on, April 2010, then I see, oh, these are the designs from that month and this month. And you can quickly go through and learn what's in your free monthly designs that you've downloaded. And, but this is where we can talk about using include subfolders, because you see, if I click on April, no designs appear because there are no designs in the actual folder called April, just in the subfolders 2010, etc. So if I click on April and say include subfolders, wow, look at it go. It's learning, it's finding, it's found 213 designs. While it's counting, this number will be, climbing higher, and it'll be like a light gray number. And when it finishes counting, it stops and it kind of turns like black. And so now I could filter. I say, well, just show me the Floriani files. And now it's not going to show me JPEGs, and it's not going to show me any other formats. And so just in April, I found 87 designs. And so now if I click on free monthly designs, not only will it look through April, it'll look through March and May and June and all of the months. And so you can see here that it's counting. And while it's counting, if you found the design already, you can stop it with the X. But when it's done, you'll know, because see, there's 999 designs in my folder for free monthly designs that are in the WAF format. And so it means there is now at least 1,000 embroidery designs in your collection of Floriani free monthly designs. And of course, that number just goes up every month. So that means when you get to this video, it could even be a higher number. But isn't that incredible? And so that's the Design Finder tool, and that is how it works. You can easily click on something. So even though there's 1,000 designs here, and we can now browse through to find them. And if I click on a design, it tells me information about it. It shows me a graphic, like a larger image of it. It also shows me how many stitches, what size it is, the number of colors. I can see the color information. If there were any design notes, they would be displayed in here. And I could even add design notes right now, and say add some notes. And if I, go on to a different design and come back to that design, those notes are still available. So it will remember any notes that you add. Of course, that's only possible on your Floriani WAF files. If you're looking at PES files, then the notes area will be missing because, of course, there's just not possible to add a note into a PES file like that, like you can with a Floriani file. So the cool thing is that now I've got the ability to include subfolders. So go ahead and click on the folder that's called All My Embroidery Designs and tell it to include subfolders and, watch it go to work. You might need to go have a break because it could really look for a long time for some people who've collected an awful lot of designs, but you don't have to look on the whole folder. You can start with any subfolder and just click on it. And if you have include subfolders on, it will start finding embroidery designs. And so, like I said, if you're done finding, you can click stop. And that way you can interact with what it's found already. But if you uncheck the include subfolders, then you're back to kind of just looking at one folder at a time, whichever folder that you click on. So if I click on here, we'll kind of be back to where we started from with my favorite kind of class designs. And so that is the cool thing about Design Finder, is that it allows you a filter at the top, allows you to include the subfolders, tells you the designs that you're finding. And once you've found the design that you want to open, you simply click on it. And then if you double click, it will open onto your workspace. And if you're like, well, how do I see it? Then just click on the off of the Finder on the empty workspace, and there it is. So if I click on the Finder tool, it's still there. But if I click off this workspace or off the Finder window, I'm on my Floriani workspace, and I can now, interact with my embroidery design and add a hoop to it, or change the colors, or add text to it, or anything that you want to do. And so if I wanted to merge two designs together and I went back to the Finder, then instead of opening by double clicking on the butterflies, I could click and drag the butterflies over the empty workspace. And when I let go, guess what? Butterflies are now on the same workspace as the bunny rabbit. And so it's pretty much as easy as that. The Design Finder tool should be your favorite way to open and interact with your embroidery collection. It is very easy to do and makes it very graphical. And so we hope you enjoyed this week's RNK Software Club's video for the week. Before I summarize and get off, I will point out that when you have the Design Finder tool open, there are a few sub drop-down menus that have some additional tasks in here. You can use it to convert multiple designs at one time into multiple formats. So it could be another way to interact with your collection. And so don't forget to look at the View tab, where you can change, to 3D view if you want, or small, medium, and large for your icon sizes. And you can also sort the results ascending and descending, and by a few different choices there. And so that's your Design Finder tool. We hope you enjoyed this week's RNK Software Club's video for the week. Until next week, thanks for watching, and bye for now.